I'm Kelli Mireles, and I am a senior theater major.
And I'm Allie Ross, and I'm a freshman theater major.
So I performed in the Diviners when I was a junior in high school and kept the script for all those years. Just fell in love with the story when I did it. It's one of those stories that kind of sticks with you, and so it's kind of always been in the back pocket. Biola as a university hasn't had an official theater department for very long. Originally we were under the communications department as a speech and drama emphasis, and about 3 years ago it became its own major. So we're really limited in the classes that are offered and the opportunities that are offered performance-wise. So there's 2 basically main stage productions a year. When I knew that Camelot was going to be performed in the music building this year and that the theater was going to be empty, it was kind of one of those things I started talking to people in the department about what it would be like to just put on our own production. And in approaching Dr. Lewis, he's like, yeah, I'm totally for it. You can make it your senior project and get elective credits for it, but by the way, we don't have department money for it, so got to figure that out on your own. So starting last summer, we did fundraisers and approached AS about funding and kind of have been figuring out what it looks like for a student to do this. But the good thing is that the department has been super supportive, and we've been getting a lot of support from like random other places that we weren't expecting it. But they also are looking to make this kind of a regular thing on the odd year spring semesters. So other students are going to get the opportunity to do this as well. So it's kind of opening the door for more opportunities, both for performance for the actors and then also for students to get the idea of stage managing and directing and things that they might not normally have the opportunity to do on this scale.
Well, a stage manager is basically the director of everything backstage. So I manage the crew, I make sure that lighting and sound gets done, I do publicity, really it's a lot of things. And I came to be stage manager actually through meeting Kelli at an intermission in a show downtown Hollywood. And I was mentioning to my friend, like, oh, I'm interested in directing, and she said, oh, would you like to stage manage my show next semester? And I said, yes, that sounds great. One of the biggest issues has been there's a river in the show, and first off, finding someone to build the river who is experienced and would not flood our theater was very hard to do. And now that the river's here, we've been having technical difficulties with it. I've been here nights on nights just fixing that thing. So we're really hoping that we can get that all figured out. That's probably the biggest thing that's been a challenge for us.
The river is a big part of the script, and I actually did a design project for a class at Biola on the Diviners, and I stated in there that I wanted to have running water in the theater, that was kind of a big part for me. And the professor was like, well, that's not really possible in our space. I don't really know how you would do that. And so coming into the show, I knew I really wanted to make sure that we had some way of having running water in the theater. So we do have a working waterfall as part of our river, and you can hear it through the show, and the water runs continuously, and it's kind of an amazing part to everything, and really it was a fun moment for me to see it working.
For more information and tickets, you can go onto our Facebook, which is facebook.com/Biola Theater 21.